FIFA World Cup has been started and it is a great discussion about who is going to win it. People have their different opinions about the winning team. Spain, Argentina, Portugal, Brazil are favorites in talks as they had better friendly fixtures. But the one I will be talking about in this video is France. Well, France was defeated by Ivory Coast in a friendly match before the World Cup, and maybe it projected a image for the French team, but the reality is far different. And now let's see what tactics France is using and what makes them the favorites to lift the World Cup trophy. France has incredible squad depth, specifically their attacking options. Deschamps used 4-2-3-1 formation with Lucas Hernandez and Digne as the left back options. Konate, Saliba, Upamecano being the centre backs, while Koundé and Gusto are available on the right side. In the holding mid role, Tchouaméni, Kante, Rabiot and Thierry can start, while Cherki is set for the attacking mid role. Now coming on the front three, France has Mbappe, Thuram, Dembele, Olise, Dhruve, Mateta, Barcola and Akliot on attacking roles. It will be very interesting to see how Deschamps will choose the front three from these options. France got defeated by Ivory Coast in the friendly, but they showed some serious tactical workflows in that game, which will be decisive in their World Cup journey. In 4-2-3-1 formation, with this much quality, France looks to build up from the back. 4 defenders spread wide, with 2 holding mid in center. This is the usual shape many teams use, but the main difference is play rotations and the use of third man passing to move the ball ahead. Depending on how opponent is pressing, they overload the one side and use third man passes to move the ball ahead. For example, in this clip, France goalkeeper have the ball and opponent are pressing high up the pitch. France defenders are very wide with holding mid in spot. Now you can clearly see 5 players on the right side creating overload to move the ball ahead. Here, let me tell you the different ways by which France can break the opponent pressing to initiate the attack in this situation. First is using this overload. Ball goes to Koundé, opponent press him, but Konate pass it to Tchouaméni through Olise using a third man pass. This third man pass is very crucial here because in this situation, if Koundé directly pass to Tchouaméni who is facing the sideline, then opponents can quickly press to block his passing options and can force him to play a 50-50 ball, which is kind of risky in this area. But using the third man pass, he received the ball in a position facing his teammates and he can pass in between the lines or can switch the flank to start the attack. In next moments, he passes it to Mbappe who left it to Cherki. Same third man passing to find Hernandez on the left, which lead to a great chance. Now in second case, France can use Thuram's ability of target man to start the attack. Centre back can directly pass to Thuram, who can lift the ball to Cherki in this big space to start the move. Again in this clip, France goalkeeper have the ball with same 4-2 shape in build up. To stop the progression, opponent is pressing man to man. To break this man to man pressing, Cherki moves inside. Now this defender can't follow Cherki all the way as it will leave large space in this area and opponent defense line will get exposed with Thuram and Olise in spot. In turn, the player who was marking Hernandez have to mark Cherki now, and Hernandez receive long ball from goalkeeper to start the move. As the team transition to mid block, France use fullbacks to increase numbers in attack. To balance the numbers and to maintain the structure, one holding mid join centre backs by going wide, forming a back three, and both fullbacks move ahead. For example, here, see the same 4-2 shape as Upamecano carries the ball, Rabiot moves wide, and Hernandez move into half space. This situation has 2 advantages. First is, winger can receive the ball freely on the flank now because Hernandez pin opponent defenders. And second is, Rabiot being left footed can rotate the possession easily for key passes to wingers from this position. The same situation also reflects in final third. France looks to create overload in wide areas to initiate the move. For example here, France is in final third with Hernandez having the ball on the flank and Thuram in spot. This situation has same advantage of ball rotation. Rabiot position to make diagonal passes to forwards and Hernandez and Koundé being wide on the flank, giving freedom to both wingers to move inside to combine with each other for goal scoring chances. Thuram's presence can act as foci for these balls from Rabiot and he can hold the ball with his physicality to lay off it to players like Mbappe, Olise, Dembele and Cherki, who are excellent in tight spaces to create something out of it. This was the main workflow of French team in possession, and out of possession, they have the players who can press opponents high up the pitch all the game. As players press high and quick to force opponent in discomfort, which can result in common balls. Defenders like Saliba, Upamecano can win these balls in 1v1 situations. Now this defense to attack transition is an asset for French team. After winning the ball, they can counter-attack quickly to punish opponents. For example here, Ivory Coast is rotating the possession and France is pressing man-to-man with a very high line. Rabiot win the ball and in next moment, France is in 4v3 around the opponent box and Olise almost scored. Overall, France is looking to have a great start and can go through this World Cup very strongly as favorites. But it will be worth watching how Didier Deschamps select the lineup for better results. And what you think of it, comment below. Leave a like, subscribe and thanks for the watching.